Good morning, traders, and God bless. Hope you're having a good morning so far. If you're new here, we'll be watching this volume spike column for any percentages that start moving. This is our scanner, and it's going to let us know by these green and red numbers if it's going up or down, and that's what we'll be watching. Once we see a spike over here, we immediately go to the current bar volume, and that would be this candle, to make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. I like to see a high volume flow, not just a couple of numbers clicking in every now and then. This is not a good one, in other words. The stock has been moving this morning. We'll keep an eye on it at market open. We watch for the crossover of these two moving averages. This is the 5 and the 13. We watch for these spike arrows to come in. You'll see me marking support and resistance lines. This would be a resistance line as the stock runs up and stops. Then it pulls back, and I will mark a support level. This is where we try to plan our entries around the support level for the bounce back up and the breakthrough of the resistance line. This is a volume indicator also. We're watching for long green bars. That tells us the buyers are coming in. This is called Dominator Master. You can see the name here. This is the My Blessing indicator. It's an MACD indicator that I reprogrammed. And it's basically giving you the trigger points of when a stock is going to take off. This is the trend line of the MACD. This one is the trigger line. You'll see it change to green and start moving up. We like to see these two lines above the yellow. Never trade off of my screen. Sometimes my screen is delayed. Make sure that you're set up on your own computer before you do any trades. I am not a professional financial advisor. Do not take my advice for any trades. I'm here for educational purposes only, to teach you how these indicators work. Once you learn these indicators, you learned how to trade. It's that simple. So reach out to a professional financial advisor before you make any trades. Don't do it on my recommendation. And be safe about it, because you could lose some or all of your money. We have about 2 minutes to go before market open. We'll see how this opening goes. Hopefully we'll get a play this morning. And I am a little bit under the weather. I woke up with a runny nose and a little fever. But we'll fight through it, see how it goes. So if you see me mute the mic, that means I'm probably coughing or whatever. And if you just loaded this V-Spike indicator, make sure you right-click on it, edit formula, and click the extended hours box that doesn't get checked when you load it on your computer. Same thing with this one. Don't change the time frame. This one is 3 minutes. But make sure extended hours is checked. This one is 1 minute. We have about a minute to go. This is our pre-market scan. This one is the after hours code that comes with ThinkorSwim. This one is the one I custom coded. I am a coder, and I've been on ThinkorSwim since the 1990s. So this one is looking back at yesterday's after hours trading to see if anything was moving then, and it includes it in this pre-market if it starts moving again. About 30 seconds to go. Ten seconds. Let's see what this stock does. Don't chance it yet. I'm watching these indicators. We're looking for long green bars right here, so the buyers will come in. This one's looking good. It's coming above yellow. Volume is quite low. Not seeing anything standing out at the moment. Doesn't look like this one's going to go very far. But you never know, the buyers could come in any moment. Is BMR moving, Hennessy? Yeah, not moving at the current time, but it could. I'm on medication. I started it when I first started feeling the symptoms. And that was 2 days ago. It's not hitting me hard. I'm doing all right. I think BMR is capable of getting up to that $10 range from what I can remember. I think we just played it a couple of weeks ago, maybe, or about a week ago. Looks like they didn't like the news on BMR. ENVB, just over $1, $1.30, spiking up. Could get a run up here. We're watching for long green bars down here. Let me remove the current lines. Let's see if the buyers come in and start buying it up. Watching the volume, it looks really good. Can't mark the pullback on this one yet. We do have some resistance right there, though. Remember, we don't chase green candles here. We're waiting on a pullback. I'd like to see it break through, pull back to this $1.42 for the bounce up. We may get a red candle pullback right here. Looking like they're going to sell it off instead of push it up. Need a long wick on the bottom of this red candle. That tells us the buyers are buying up what they're selling. I'm not seeing that happen. Big red bar and dominator. Not a chance. We'll continue to watch it here for a few minutes, see which direction it goes. Long tail on the bottom of this red candle. Maybe they'll end up buying it up and driving it back up. Good morning to everyone just popping in. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to mark resistance support right there and see if we go back up to $1.42. Watching those dominator bars, they are green. Long wick on the top is not good. So if you don't know how to read candles, these are the sellers right here. They're trying to drive it back down. These are the buyers trying to push it back up. Not looking so good. Volume has died off. Now the volume's coming back in. Maybe they will come in and buy it and push it back up. We'll see. Kind of hard to play this one. I didn't take an entry on it because I don't know where it's going yet. But around in this area is where you want to plan your entry for the breakthrough and to push through the resistance line. Looks like it's struggling. It may eventually make it there, though. Normally when we do this, you get that immediate pullback, and as soon as we hit the support level, they usually shoot through the roof. So that's what we're looking for. This one's kind of sluggish. Not enough buyers and sellers involved. Good job, Dusty. I've been trading pullbacks for many years. I think this is about the safest play. It's pretty good because you're watching a stock run up, and you see them take a few profit takers in there, and then you wait for the bounce up for the continuation, because some people don't find it right off the start. And then they see this spike and the pullback a little bit, then they come in and drive it up even further. I think it's one of the best scalping plays out there. Good job, bull over bears. Looks like we're holding this price level at around $1.35, $1.40. We could get some buyers come in here and push it up. I'm watching the my blessing indicator coming up off the bottom. It's still above yellow. That's always a good sign. Looks like they are going to push it up a little bit. Let's see if they have the buyers to do it. Looking very weak. Retest of $1.42. That's probably $1.40 where the retest is. I could be off a couple of pennies. Holding that support level. Volume did increase a bit on that last candle, but they couldn't push it up any higher. Now we're back down below the resistance line. Now we're back above it. Looks like the buyers are going to come in. Well, this is a tough one. Which direction is it going? That's the question. Sellers coming back in to drive it back down. That's the long wick on the top. Looking good on the my blessing indicator. Probably going to push up. That was a 10-cent green candle, just over 10 cents. Pulling back down to that $1.40. Looks like the buyers are giving up on it, pushing it all the way down. That was a tough one. I did not play it. Whenever I can't figure out what direction they're going, I give up on them real quick. The SPY is dropping down already this morning. So if you were braver than me, when we had hit that resistance, pulled back down here, we actually pulled all the way down here and then came back up, and it did eventually work its way and break through. Would have been a real risky play, but you could have made a little. Too risky for me to get involved. Hopefully you stayed out of it as well. Watching the volume to see if we can get some volume in it. Very low volume, only 8,000 shares traded in this candle. Now they're selling off. Not enough volume for me to get in this safely. Well, pretty quiet morning. I'm watching for volume spikes. I'm not seeing any currently. We have about another week of spring break to go before people come back into town. About this time of year, we slow down a little bit, and then when school lets out, we slow down even more. So maybe slow picking for a couple of months. Of course, we still have till May before school lets out. Hopefully we can get enough out of the market before it slows down too much. They are playing around with ENVB. See if we can get some buyers to come in right here and push it on up. I'm watching these dominator bars and the My Blessing indicator. A little bit too slow for me this was a good stock, they would all be buying it up instantly. Looks like we have a few buyers come in and then they sell and leave and come back in. Looking like they're going to push through. Let's see if we get break through that resistance level here. There is a possibility with nothing else moving in pre-market that they find this one bouncing around and drive it up. We've seen that happen a few times. Only thing moving and everybody finds it and drives it up. Good job, Matthew. There's to push through that $1.55. Back down below $1.55. Might be worth sitting on a small share size just to see where it goes. Looks like the volume's picking up on it now. Let's see if we can get some buyers back in here and drive it up. Going up for a little more. We did hit a new high. Could be struggling to get above that. It is kind of bouncy. Watching the blessing indicator showing weakness. Need this to turn around and start running up with some long green bars. Good job, Jimmy. Good job, Peter. Good job, Suave. And Matthew. It's kind of like one of those snatch your money and run stocks, right? Thank you, Jimmy. Glad I could help you out, brother. Thank you, Jonathan. Still going up. Hopefully you guys held a little bit of shares. I'm actually sitting on 20 shares. I sold most of mine just to see where it goes. $20 shares ain't going to make me much, but a dollar's a dollar. This is all we had to choose from this morning. So far, anyway. Low volume, $100 bills. Good job, Lester. Money's money. Good job, Suave. That's always good news. I'm going to say we're pretty much done here. I think everybody got their cup of coffee out of it. Good job, Jim. Good job, Sam. There's a link to our Discord. If you haven't joined us yet, head over to our Discord. If you have any questions, contact support. They can help you out. Try not to do much support in these live sessions. I like to make money instead of do technical support. So join our Discord, upgrade, join our community. This My Blessing indicator is a premium indicator, but it's a good one. They'll instruct you where you can find it. I think if you click the Upgrade Now button, you'll have two options: to join our community or to purchase the indicator. Looks like some buyers may be trying to come in again. Going to have to break the high of the body of these candles. I like to base it on the candle body, not the high. That's where it wanted to go, but it didn't end up there, so I always mark out the bodies. And that seems to work out best for me. I think when you're marking out supply and demand, the candle wick is best. But on support and resistance, the bodies work for me. G-Wave. Not on my scanner. Let me type it in. Well, we missed the first spike. This is the second cheap stock. I don't buy them under $1. Too bouncy for me to play those cheaper ones. No volume whatsoever. Good morning, M. Thank you, everyone who joined us this morning. If you haven't hit the like button yet and you like what you see, help me keep these live streams going, make YouTube pay me a little bit of money. Hit that like button. It's only 58 likes and 264 viewers. Let's keep the ratings up. Somebody got to pay for these. Might as well make YouTube do it, right? And I know some of you get here and you say that like button's too far away from that buy button. I'm busy right now. But there'll be more stocks. Thank you very much. ENVB moving again. I'm seeing it over here in the magic scan that always stores them for me. Volume's up, but price is down. We had several opportunities on it if you wanted to take a little risk play. I did, several others did. Now, SPY's been coming down for 30 minutes. Maybe more. As long as you don't mess with my pre-market, I don't care. We've seen some stocks defy the SPY, head in the other direction. That's a good thing. Dominator's down on the bottom. I mean, the My Blessing is down on the bottom. It's coming up, trying to. We need it to break through yellow. We need the white one to turn up as well for a strong run. Probably not going to get it out of this stock. But at least it's not selling off. It is bouncing and holding pretty steady. Good morning, Jimmy. Looks like this one's about done. Unless other people find it and start buying it up. Doomsday, I have to be honest with you. I think my turnaround was to quit chasing green candles. That's that's what pops into my mind whenever I'm asked that question. And I think it affects a lot of people. You get excited, you see something running up, and you buy that green candle, and the next thing you know, they all took profits, and they took your money. I said, okay, I can play the opposite of that. I'll wait till they take profits and get in, and that's when I started buying the dips. Hardest thing for me to do was not buy something that was going up. Thank you, Dennis. Heard somebody, well, I've seen somebody typed in verb. Is it moving again? That was yesterday's pick. Uh-oh. Too many letters in there. Verb, under $1, under 50 cents. Volume barely moving, but it's moving. Good job, Robert. That's a way to do it. I think those happen after the market opens, though. They are a few of them pop up in pre-market. We need the SPY to turn around. It's still going down. Could be a tough day in the market if it don't turn around. ENVB still holding this upper range. Works was moving around this morning. I was watching it. You probably saw me click on it if you were on Discord. Looks like it's lost all the momentum. Was moving before our market opened. Pretty quiet. A lot of volume spikes up here, but nothing really moving. It's just they're frozen. It's like a couple of people come in and buy, and then it stops. What triggers this is buyers and sellers. A bunch of buyers come in, these numbers start rising. But they're not really moving. FUSN, nice trend upwards, no volume. ENVB starting to sell off. I guess those that got in after we did are realizing it's not going anywhere. Yeah, sometimes you got to be patient. If you haven't joined my YouTube channel, there's the link to it. You can watch these live streams over and over and over. There's probably about 100 or so of them there. You can watch us repeat this same play every day over and over and over. It'll help you learn while you're over on my YouTube. Subscribe, make a comment there. Let's keep the algorithms on top of it and keep them pushing it up there and bringing in other traders. If you haven't joined my Discord, don't let a little subscription fee scare you. You're going to make that back in the first trade probably. Come join us. There's lots of traders over there, lots of information, lots of scans, lots of indicators, lots of labels, lots of educational videos. We'd love to have you on board. This live stream only lasts an hour each morning, and then I continue over on Discord. For the next 2.5 hours, we'll be playing the 7 o'clock hour. Hopefully some news will come out while I'm over on Discord. You should come over and join us. Once you upgrade your subscription on Discord, it'll appear. So come make some money with us, just like you've seen this morning, or come learn. Well, it looks like ENVB was pretty much our only play this morning. It was a bit risky, but we did conquer it. Mara's a good stock. Been playing it for a long time. It's something you can rely on when you catch it at the bottom. Around that $8-9 range. Sometimes it'll go all the way up to $16, $18. You'll get it, CC. Just hang in there. Just attend us every morning. Watch these live streams. It'll click for you. I've helped out thousands of people. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here this morning. I'll be back on YouTube again tomorrow at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. I appreciate every one of you who joined us this morning. I'll see you tomorrow, and God bless. Bye-bye.